The Earth has been hotter than ever. Last month the planet experienced the hottest June in recorded history. Europe was one of the main places of extremely hot weather. France recorded its highest temperature ever last Friday, with the mercury rising to 114 degrees Fahrenheit in certain parts of the country. Among those dealing with this hot weather are the players of the Women's World Cup in France, playing in temperatures hovering around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperatures were also heating up across the United States, with heat waves going as far north as Alaska, setting crazy records. Scientists say climate change is likely the reason behind the heat waves, and are urging people to be mindful of the risks that come with it. Generally, caution should be taken if the heat index is over 77 degrees. Above 82 degrees can cause heat-related illness with long exposure. Over 85 degrees is very dangerous, so heat illness is likely and heat stroke is possible. 89 degrees and above gives a high risk of a heat stroke. More than 600 people in the United States die because of extreme heat every year. Heat-related illnesses such as heat stroke happens when the body struggles to cool itself. The human body uses sweat to cool off, but in extreme heat, sweating can't cool the body down all the time. When humidity is high, our sweat can't evaporate and drips off our body. Sweat has to evaporate to be effective for releasing heat. When the temperature is above 80 degrees and humidity is greater than 75%, the risk for heat injury is extremely high. Officials at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say that older people, young children, those with mental illness, and those with chronic health problems have a greater risk for heat-related illness. Healthy people are also at risk if they aren't careful. Experts say it is fine to exercise in the heat, but if you don't have proper precautions, overheating is a possibility. It is very important that people know the symptoms of heat-related illnesses. Symptoms that can occur are excessive sweating, nausea, extreme thirst, very rapid breathing, and higher than normal heart rate. If you recognize these, then you should stop exercise and immediately find somewhere to cool down. If you ignore the early signs of heat-related illness, it can develop into a more serious heat stroke. When a person is suffering from heat stroke, their body temperature can go up to 104 degrees or more. Heat stroke symptoms include confusion, slurred speech, hot dry skin, loss of consciousness, and seizures. These symptoms are considered emergencies and could lead to brain damage or unfortunately death. You should call 911 immediately if this happens to you. Those who wish to exercise in the heat, make sure you always check the heat index before venturing out. If the temperature is above 89 degrees, use caution before going outside. It is also very helpful to exercise outside peak sun times, such as before 10 a.m. or after 6 p.m. Also make sure to always hydrate before, during, and after any exercise session. Drink mainly water or occasionally a sports drink, and avoid caffeine and alcohol. Wearing sunscreen and protective clothing helps a lot, and taking frequent scheduled rest and water breaks is extremely important. Many medications can place your body in danger of heat-related problems. So make sure you speak with your family doctor to see if any of your medications could put you at risk. If you thought this information was useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment what you think about these heat-related problems.